G'day folks, Rod from My Water Filter here today, and I'd like to thank you for dropping past the whole house water filter page. And on this page you'll find some of the best whole house water filters in Australia, so you can create the best water you can for you and your home and your family, okay? Now, if you're on rainwater, what I suggest is jump over to the rainwater category page, because there's information, video, etc. there for rainwater. If you're on government, city, town, scheme water, if chlorinated water is flowing out your tap, you're in the right place, okay? So let's have a look and we'll go through the whole house water filter range. Just before I do, the first thing I'd like to say is, to create the best water, drinking water you can, it generally takes more than a whole house water filter, okay? And I say that because when you have a whole house water filter, the water's roaring through that filter, okay? 20, 30, 40 litres a minute. And water is filtered by contact time with the media inside the particular cartridge. So whole house water filters, water's roaring through them. Don't get me wrong, they will create magnificent water compared to unfiltered water on your home. It'll be a magnificent shower. It is amazing water in the washing machine when you're washing your clothes, at the kitchen sink tap when you're rinsing rice and spaghetti and stuff like that. All the chlorine's out of the water, so it's not been absorbed by those products that you're going to eat. So there is massive advantages. The whole house is taken care of by a whole house water filter. Your home appliances are taken care of by a whole house water filter. So they're an amazing product to have on your house if you can afford it, if you can sort it, and I truly prefer people did do that, okay? But for drinking water, you really want to be drinking the water out of the filter. The filter's under the sink or it's sitting on the bench and the water's filtered, it's not going down a pipe, it's not going through lead connections or anything. You filter the water and you drink it. And with a point of use drinking water filter, the water's going through it ever so slowly, not at 20, 30, 40 litres a minute. On a reverse osmosis system, it's going through at 200 mils a minute. On an under sink water filter, 3 litres a minute. With a gravity filter, 1 litre an hour. So very, very, very slow flow rates on a point of use drinking water filter compared to a whole house. But this is for the whole house. They are absolutely unbelievable and it just creates magnificent water throughout your whole home, okay? So we'll get on to some systems, okay? Now, you see the big blue systems, very popular, been around for years, and they're absolute rippers. 1 or 2 people will get away with using a twin 20-inch by 4.5-inch water filter, okay? But on saying that, if you only got 1 or 2 people in the house, instead of having a twin 20-inch high, I'd prefer you used a triple 10-inch. The reason for that, they've both got sediment protection, but then the water is filtered in a water filter by the water passing through the media. So if you've got a big 20-inch cartridge, the water gets 1 pass through the carbon and then it's up and into the home. It'll filter it, don't get me wrong, but if you use a triple, the water gets 2 passes through the same thickness of carbon. So I'd always say to people, if you've just got a small place and you're just going to go for a twin, you might want to have a look at a 10-inch triple as well, okay? If there's 3 or more people in the house, 4x2 Australian home, straight onto a 20-inch by 4.5-inch triple water filter. Depending on where you live, you might want to have mineral protection, Limetrons added on, etc. There's plenty in the packages below. Take a look at the gold carb. This filter is about 10 times the size of the triple big blues. It makes amazing water. It has about 40 kilos of carbon inside. It also has a sediment pre-filter, taking out the dirt, sediment, lumps and bumps, and we only have to change that once per year. The large gold carb will last 5+ years for a normal family. It has all of the attachments that you can get with any of the other systems, Limetrons, Home Edge, kinetic energizers, and even the famous Grander whole house unit. So if you're looking for a whole house water filter, this is the one that's going to give the best water into your home. If you've got any hard water, as I mentioned a minute ago, have a look at a Limetron. You can attach a Limetron onto any of those whole house water filters. Just put it, the Limetron goes on the incoming water line before the whole house water filter. So if you put a Limetron on, South Australia, West Australia, the west coast of Western Australia, Alice Springs, Northern Queensland. A lot of these places have got a lot of mineral content in the water. Hard water just destroys home appliances, but those Limetrons, they treat the water, they change the state of the water, they stop the mineral coming out of solution and sticking to everything, okay? They're absolute winners. So take a look on those Limetrons for any water filter that you're looking for. You'll see the MWF systems, the MWF packages. There's a whole range of them there in the 20-inch by 4.5 triple systems. They're all fantastic. A lot of them got the Limetron on them already. Some have got the magnet, help soften the water, and there's also one there with the Home Edge. The Home Edge has got a series of shutters inside of it, and it basically just thrushes the water around to try and break up the molecular structure, which creates a finer, wetter water. And they do re-energise the water, the Home Edges, and also help with neutralising contamination within the water body. So the Home Edges can go after the water filter if you like, if you want to fire up the water and create more energised water to go into the home. Okay, and moving on from there, you've basically we're looking at structured water. Okay, it's the best. There's no ifs or buts about it. If you've got a structured water device on your whole house water filter or on your home, you don't need Limetrons, Home Edges, any of the other products that are out there. And I say this with passion because I'm so pro on structured water. I consume structured water myself, have done for 2 years, and never felt better. It is life-changing, structured water, folks. Not only for yourself, but for your home. So if you put we use the Grander, all right? We've got others, but there's no doubt about it, the Grander is the best. It erases the memory of water, it stops the molecules bonding, and it is permanent. Once you treat your water with Grander, it's treated and it's permanently restructured, and it will not change or alter until it's contaminated or poisoned by something again. You'll drink that water and your body will become structured. And after about 8 weeks, you'll just be a new person, okay? So take a look at the Grander whole house devices. They're second to none, and they seriously do create the best water you can. They make your home appliances last longer and all sorts of stuff. So thanks for listening. I hope that gives you a bit of a guide and a hand on the products, etc. down below. If there's more you want to know, just give us a ring. The team's there. Always happy to help you. Nothing's a problem. Ring up about anything you like. Nothing's a problem. And I look forward to hearing from you. So thank you very much, and all the best.